Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on GTA 5 first off with a clip from me. This is what I was going to set up for the slidey cars versus the police. I saw a chase going on. Yep, the policemen were trying to stop a bus. I've seen plenty of these chases where they're chasing a pickup or a normal car. Never seen one where they're trying to stop a bus. And let's face it, with a single police car, trying to stop a bus is rather difficult. You saw he tried to pit maneuver it. Didn't do anything. He's going to have another go over here, giving it a bit of a nudge, but the bus is up against a wall, and it's incredibly hard to do much about it. Certainly with just the one vehicle, because the bus is so heavy and so strong that the police car can't really do anything about it without sort of shooting out the tyres of the bus. You're going to struggle to slow it down. I mean, the best way would be to either force it off-road or to try and force it into a barrier. Pushing it is not really going to do much. I'll be honest. Policeman gives it a shove. It then slows down to avoid a blister that kind of panics and doesn't really know what to do. And the police car ends up just driving into the back of it. And so the chase continued, and it continued for some time until another police car parked on the side of the road joined in and quickly blocked it. If the bus had carried straight on, it could have easily gone through the police car that had pulled in front of it, and the chase would have carried on. I mean, you can see the black police car that followed it all the way from the city is smoking quite heavily. Had the bus continued, I reckon they certainly would have killed the police car long before the bus was stopped, and that's what I've been hoping to see, but sadly it wasn't to be. Then we go into another weird thing. Again, not seen this before. I've watched these chases a few times. A bike goes past and the police are instantly off again. I don't know what the bike did wrong. It didn't seem like he'd done anything wrong at all, but the police were not happy. You can see how unhealthy the police car is with that black smoke that was billowing off the front of it. The rider of the bike was swearing at the police car behind, and they did not take it too kindly, as I very nearly kill a scooter. They didn't take too kindly to it at all. Promptly drive into the back of the bike, and he is definitely stopped it. Much easier to stop a bike, funnily enough, than it is to stop a bus. Yeah, there were some strange police chases going on in GTA 5 this week. Up next, still on GTA 5 from Slip Magged, we've got some cars behaving funky. I have no idea what caused, I think it's an Oracle, to just fly across sideways and take this Evo with it. He then goes to investigate and finds there's apparently a solid object in the middle of the road. They've got them blooming cloaking devices again, because something is stopping the cars. I have absolutely no idea what GTA 5 is up to. Flareon on 1, 2, 3 again on GTA. Now, when I hit these magic bushes, they stop my car dead. Apparently, when other people hit them, it makes their car do a big roll. Hands on his wheels. The shaft is fine. It's got a couple of scratches. I approve of the colour scheme, by the way. Got a couple of scratches. Can carry on perfectly okay. Up next from Giz571, they're having a bit of a demolition derby on a platform with the Landstar against the Zion, and the truck decides to join in. For good measure, lands on top of the Zion and completely squashes it, and physics is not too happy. The Zion is having some bouncy movement, but the truck is stuck on the front and has no steering. The Zion proceeds to go and push it off the course. Bye-bye truck, not the thing you would expect. Up next from Ward 1706 is playing game and Spot the Englishman that's gone and got confused. I don't quite know what the AI is doing. It's you're on the wrong side of the road, and that's not really a legal U-turn, I don't think. Back the car up, and then we're fine again. I know where we're going, honestly. This guy proceeds to follow, but he doesn't do anything else. Silly. On to Forza Horizon 2 from LM145 with some rally cars doing the cross-country races, and these are notorious for big jumps and big crashes, and sure enough, everything goes wrong. 3 cars flip in front of him, about 4 flip behind him as they all go flying down the hill. I definitely think that is the most driver cars we've seen crashed in one point. Jamjar Hastings is defying some physics. The Ford GT decided it wanted to go on a roll. It's a FailRace car, this one, that just spontaneously rolls, and then he's slightly confused. I just love how the car is just slightly twisting on this point. It's just slightly slowly spinning around in circles. Yeah, physics is always amusing. Up next, from a fanatic flyer, again on Horizon 2 with a very noisy Mazda RX-7. Now, we at FailRace don't really do drifting, but if we were to do drifting, this is the sort of thing that we would most definitely approve, as he manages to roll the car and then carry on the drift. Well done there. Well done. That is most definitely the best piece of drifting that I've ever seen. Joda852 on Horizon 2 gets a slight clip off a building, goes for a very spectacular barrel roll and has lost no speed in the Lancia Stratos. Yeah, just a tiny brush on the building there, and that was enough to send the Lancia in a tumble, but he recovered it. Trans Am Cam flying down the motorway with a Bugatti Veyron, getting up towards the 240 mile an hour mark as it goes into a single carriageway road. Gets a little bit wide, finds a bump, there's a couple of backflips, and the Bugatti starts twisting around. There was some big backflips from the from the car there. It was a very impressive catch. Our second to last clip on Horizon 2 comes from Mad Al House with a Subaru Impreza again going flying through the air, but not quite deciding on how it wants to land. We're twisting. And we're still twisting. No, we're going to go for another roll. And there we go, landed. It's like the football player of rally cars. And we end with a Polo Scar 42 on R-Factor, doing a very FailRace roll. I've rolled a number of times on that corner in Forza 4, and the touring car goes for a big tumble. And amazingly, everybody else gets through without a big collision. See, the touring car is off-rolling. The vehicle in front here just gets a little clip. Gets bounced out wide, but that could have ended a hell of a lot worse. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Been very GTA 5 and Horizon 2 heavy in this one, but I do like the roll on R-Factor. That was a fantastic crash. If you have clips you would like to submit to future episodes, then you can go to our forums. There will be a link in the description. At the very top, there is a FailRace clip submission thread, and that is where you can post them. Please, I am not accepting links to YouTube videos. I only want the actual recordings. I don't want links to any YouTube videos up there. However, that is it from me, so thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.